Let us discuss the celebrations of Chinese New Year. It's easy to group the celebrations of Chinese New Year into three categories. The celebrations you can do as an individual or family, the celebrations you can do as a group or community, and the types of foods of Chinese New Year. So people wear red during Chinese New Year to scare off Nian, and many families will also celebrate with a reunion dinner on Chinese New Year's Eve, or the first day of the holiday, because Chinese New Year is considered a family holiday. Another family tradition is the giving of red envelopes to family. Red envelopes contain money, and red is good luck.
Our next hormone is serotonin. Serotonin, or 5-HT, is a type of neurotransmitter and hormone that plays many roles in bodily functions like influencing learning, memory, happiness, as well as regulating your body temperature, sleep, and hunger. A lack of enough serotonin can lead to play a role in depression and anxiety, as well as other health conditions.
Tech companies are working hard day by day to make improvements in Gen AI and to make it more human and accessible to everyone. Now we'll go into how AI learns. AI relies on various algorithms to produce results across different fields. An algorithm is a set of instructions a computer must follow to complete a task or to solve a problem. For instance, think of a social media feed. Social media companies track the content you watch and use AI to show you more of the same content. This keeps users engaged longer, as the platform keeps feeding them the content they enjoy, which in turn gives more revenue through advertisements.
Junko's pioneering research on chimpanzees changed the course of science. Through Tuto's observations, she uncovered chimpanzees' ability to use tools and provided insights into their behavior, contributing significantly to our understanding of human behavior. Goodall dedicated her life to studying chimpanzees, and her work reshaped the way we perceive the connection between humans and primates. Her discoveries revealed that many behaviors once thought to be uniquely human may in fact have been inherited from the common ancestors we share of chimpanzees.
History is full of examples where breaking the rules has been the catalyst for a monumental positive change. From civil disobedience to scientific breakthroughs to social revolutions, the civil rights movement, for example, involved acts of rule breaking that ultimately advanced racial equality in the United States. Intentions also matter. If we break a rule with a noble purpose, to protect others, to promote justice, to correct an imbalance, we may find that the act is not one of recklessness, but of responsibility.
Our system provides mechanisms for change through voting, peaceful protest, legal challenges, and legislative reform. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 wasn't achieved through lawlessness. It was achieved through legal processes, court decisions, and constitutional mechanisms. Real, lasting change comes through working within the system, not breaking. The solution to unjust rules isn't to break them, it's to change them through proper channels.
They are not always fair rules. Some benefit others and discourage the weaker side. For example, in many cities, there have been laws against food sharing, which is basically giving out food to the homeless or those in need. It's not right to have someone to get fined for doing, quite frankly, a good deed. Now, you could say this is subjective to a person. If someone finds a law unfair, it's up to them to decide that. However, if a law is already making people question if or if not it is a good law, then I can guarantee you that there's probably some problem with it.
Rules shouldn't be broken, especially for children. Rules prepare children for the real world. They help children adapt easier and better to new situations, benefit their behavior, as well as teach them how to socialize in the outside world. Socializing is important in life, as it can benefit in making communication with others. A professor and vice chair of psychology in the Menninger Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences at Baylor, Dr. Eric Storch, states socialization gives the benefit of having peer support and friends that can bolster sense of self.
Traditional assessment methods, such as standardized testing, often fail to capture the full spectrum of a student's abilities. They can be one-dimensional, failing to account for the diverse learning styles, backgrounds, and challenges students face. AI-driven assessments, on the other hand, can adapt to individual learning paces and styles, offering a more accurate and personalized measure of a student's understanding and progress. This, as studies show, can lead to fairer evaluations of students from varied backgrounds and abilities.
If we were to let students use AI for these works, it can only be a negative result. Not only will children fail to get the proper education based on their results, they will be able to skate under the radar without actually knowing how to do many things. Say a number of kids will continue to use AI to get good literature grades. This will lead the other kids realizing without trying, they can pass off as a good, intelligent literature student. Thus, a chain of events that encourages everyone to use AI to get out of like studying, and it also could do with peer pressure. And this will pose as a threat later on as students approach college.
Finally, AI improves innovation. In today's fast-changing world, learning how to use AI is very important. By using AI in school assessments, we help students become not only good with technology, but also able to think critically about the tools shaping our future. In conclusion, AI is a powerful tool that, when used carefully, can improve education, help students succeed, and make assessments fair.
How can we possibly determine their actual writing ability, their critical thinking skills, or their depth of understanding? The AI can generate sophisticated arguments, perfect grammar, and well-structured responses, but these reflect the AI's capabilities, not the students. A recent study by the Stanford Education Department found that teachers were unable to reliably distinguish between AI-generated and student-written work in 78% of cases. If teachers can't tell the difference, how can we claim these assessments are valid?
While there is willingness to take part in this matter, we have to consider that people are at different stages in life, and some might not even care for climate change. It's a topic that needs to be brought up more effectively by governments, but still, they are doing all they can with the resources that they have. With time and effort, things can be changed. Things are changing. But in the end, the individual governments of country can't officially stop climate change with a snap of a finger. We can try our hardest, but nothing is set in stone. What we're doing is enough on our part, and what needs to be done is by the individual encouragement in communities. Thank you.
The latest emissions data tells a clear story. In 2023, we saw record high global emissions. This isn't just numbers on a page, it's a direct measure of government failure to implement effective policies. When your house is on fire, you don't celebrate using a smaller match to put out the flames. Current government actions are simply not matching the scale of the crisis.